Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. As you can see, it is super bright in here. I just got my softbox lights in. I threw them together and wanted to film because I am so excited. I've literally been sitting at home all day waiting for this. This is just like, I'm like a kid waking up on Christmas today. Next big upgrade will be the camera, hopefully on Christmas, because you know, Bae is listening, so you know what to do. I wanted to create this easy glam look because I've gotten a couple of requests to do more beginner friendly looks. So this is pretty beginner friendly, and plus throughout the video I'm going to be explaining thoroughly what I'm doing, why I'm doing it, and what I'm using. And for most, I think, yeah, most if not all of the products, I have a drugstore or affordable option. I use the Tartlette Toasted palette. I think that this is a great palette for beginners because the color selection is pretty much all the neutrals that you'll need, especially if you're into warm tones. I think the Tarte palettes are good beginner friendly palettes all in all, like the Tartlette and Bloom palettes and such, just because of the color selection. So depending on what you like, whether you like warmer tones, whether you like cooler tones, pink tones, I think that Tarte definitely has an option for you. Plus, like, the palette is just freaking gorgeous. I fell in love with the packaging and I knew that I just had to have it. Even if I didn't really like it, I just wanted it just because it is so beautiful. And that is totally ridiculous of me to say, but that's how much I love makeup and that's how obsessed I get with like packaging and stuff. I've been hearing mixed things about the palette. Some people saying that it's not so easy to work with, that some of the eyeshadows are like too powdery or too chalky. Yes, the eyeshadows are powdery, that I have to give, but at the same time I feel like if you're just creating a look like this, something really simple, or you are a beginner, then I think it's a good palette to work with. That's my personal opinion. I am not wearing falsies today because most beginners are probably not skilled on how to wear false lashes, and I want to do a video dedicated to like liner and lashes to teach more basic stuff. So today's glam look is not including lashes, but I did pile on the mascara because mascara can definitely give you the type of look that you want, and plus you don't have that discomfort of wearing lashes if you're not used to wearing them. If you want to see more content like this, then please remember to like, comment, and subscribe. Or if you want to see more Latino-based videos, more Puerto Rican-based videos, then leave your suggestions down below. Please follow me on the rest of my social media accounts. That's Snapchat, Twitter, and Instagram. I am pretty active there. I'm going to go edit this video, so hopefully I can possibly get it up today. Maybe get it up today. I don't know, which is the 16th. If not, then I'll get it up tomorrow for sure. But yeah, that's that. And I'm out. Okay? Bye. Alright guys, so jumping straight into it, I'm taking the NYX Microbrow Pencil, which I've been using now recently because I kind of am running out of my Precisely My Brow, but I really like it. I feel like I just need to get a darker shade, but what I'm doing here is just lining underneath my brow and then lining over my brow, which I do when I'm in a rush or if, you know, I just need to do my brows really quickly for whatever reason. And the pencil is typically the best way to do that. And what I'm doing here is carving around the brow with concealer to clean it up, especially since I haven't actually like waxed my brows in a while. This is going to give me that nice clean look and allows you to fix up any mistakes you may have made. Now I'm taking primer. You can also use concealer for this step. I really like the Urban Decay Primer Potion in Eden. And then the star of the show, the Tartlette Toasted palette, which I really did enjoy. As I mentioned in the beginning, there have been mixed reviews, but I like it. And I'm taking the shade Latte on a Sigma E40 brush. And this part we're kind of going to go pretty quickly through because literally what you're going to notice is that I'm just layering eyeshadow on top of eyeshadow. So I'm applying that into the crease, and then I'm taking a Sigma E25, which is a little bit more tapered of a brush, and taking the shade Warmth and starting on the outer corner and bringing it in, literally placing it almost on top of that crease, except I'm not going up so high. And then I'm taking the shade Cozy and doing the same thing, applying it right on top of where I placed Warmth and then bringing that further in. Cozy's a really nice like burnt reddish brown shade, so it's gonna give us more depth in the eye. Next, with that same brush again, I'm taking the shade Fireside, and since this is the darkest shade, we're gonna leave this on the outer corner to give us the most depth. On the inner corner, you'll see in a minute that I'll brighten it up just a little bit, but we want that look that just as soon as you open your eyes, you just get those deep, big looking eyes. I don't know how to explain it, but with the E40, I'm just blending all those crease shades together. And then I'm taking the shade Candle, and I used a little bit of Sunset as well on the inner corner, just to brighten that up a little bit. I wish that I would have used something else, honestly, for this step. This didn't give me quite the look that I wanted, but it's gonna work for now. Next, I'm taking the Ciate WonderWand mascara. I love this mascara. It gives so much volume. And Ciate is a brand that you can find at Sephora, but there are so many good drugstore mascaras. L'Oreal, Maybelline, CoverGirl, you name it, so many good ones. And as I said, since the Ciate gave me volume, I'm using the Urban Decay Perversion mascara to give me length. Especially since we're not using falsies, I want to pile on that mascara. Now I'm applying primer, so I'm taking the Smashbox Photo Finish Primerizer along with the No Poreblem to fill in my pores, or you can use the Maybelline Baby Skin. And primer is super important underneath your foundation because it's going to help it last all day and smooth any impurities under your skin. Now I'm taking the Fenty Beauty Foundation, which looks crazy on camera, I know. I just filmed a video on this, so if you want to see my full review, then I'll link that down below. But I love applying this with a brush. In that video, I did a test between the Beauty Blender and the brush, and I find that I like the brush a lot more. And I'm just working one side at a time because this particular foundation does dry kind of quickly. So I want to do it one side at a time so that I'm not left overworking, rubbing that brush on my face, trying to get all of the color to blend in. A great drugstore option for foundation is definitely the L'Oreal Infallible Pro Matte. And now I'm taking the Tarte concealer, the Shape Tape concealer, but some good options are the LA Girl Pro Concealer, and the NYX HD Concealer. That's another great option too. But I'm applying this straight underneath my eyes. The main reason that I would mix the LA Girl and the NYX foundation is to give me coverage and brightness. Whereas I think the Tarte one gives me both at once. You can see how it really covered the circles under my eyes or any redness that I had on my face. And it also brightens that area, which helps with the foundation since it is a little dark. And I'm taking my Laura Mercier translucent powder, but a good option or a good alternative is the RCMA No Color Powder, which you can find at like Ricky's or online for like $10 or something. And you actually get a whole bunch of product. I really like that one, except for my skin tone, I kind of have to be careful with it because it can be a little too white. Now I'm taking my Makeup Forever Micro Finishing Powder. A good drugstore alternative would be like the L'Oreal powder, which I didn't have. And now I'm taking my Guerlain Terracotta Bronzer. Another alternative is the e.l.f. What is this? Turks and Caicos bronzer. I love that stuff. As you can see, I hit pan on that bronzer as well. It's so nice. Now I'm taking MAC's Raisin, but another alternative is the Morphe 9N Nude Blush Palette. I use the heck out of that nude blush palette. I absolutely love it. I use it a lot on clients too. It's so pretty. And now I'm just taking that shade Cozy again and running that underneath my eyes, and then taking both mascaras and applying them to my lower lashes. I forgot what I was gonna say for a second. Now I couldn't find a drugstore alternative for a highlighter. I'm so sorry. I've looked everywhere for the Wet n Wild ones, for the Maybelline one, and they're like never in stock. So I promise that I will get my hands on one soon. But I was taking Laura Geller Gilded Honey and topping it off with my Artist Couture Illuminati, because if you guys have watched any of my makeup videos for a while now, I've been using that all the time. I am obsessed. Now I'm taking the Anastasia liquid lipstick in Hudson. A great alternative are the NYX Soft Matte Liquid Lip Stains, right? Is that what it is? Soft Matte Liquid Lipsticks, but I really like that. And now I'm taking the Too Faced Primer Spray. A good alternative is the Mario Badescu facial spray, which you can use before or after. And that's pretty much it. I felt like I talked so quickly, but hopefully you guys got it and were able to follow along. And I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.